Watching cartoons separates you from others.
You're exactly correct. Apparently the word fascinate goes back to the Roman god
You can probably turn that back.
Fascinum. And a fascina is his effigy, which is an embodiment of the divine phallus. So a flying dick and balls. Look at that.
Yeah.
Flying dick and balls. All right,
I love Reddit for the weird things you find there.
already.
All right. So, welcome to another episode of Tool for Cartoons.
Hi.
It ain't your turn to talk yet.
It's always my turn, but continue.
All right. So, obviously, y'all recognize the voice. Well, we can get to her in a minute. It's been a month. We've been crashing out. We've been super corner. We've been doing all kinds of stuff. All this stuff is to talk about today. From the latest movie reviews, including Madea's Destination.
Madea.
I said Madea's.
You said Madeira.
Madea's Destination Wedding that was filmed here in the tropical Bahamas. We got Fantastic Four and Superman. Dun, dun, dun.
I didn't see any of those.
So, I'm going to talk extensively about that today. And then we're going to talk about a little bit of Crash Out. We sort of, I filled you up on that. We talked about me and PG just came back from SuperCon. And that was a blast. Certain people missed out on all the fun.
Yes, because life did not like me.
Mm-hmm. So,
Next time.
Next time. But
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Watching cartoons separates you from others.
welcome to Over Cartoons. We got Archie on the left of me.
Hi. Yes, we are still in this podcast. I know it seemed like Jalen just, Jalen essentially didn't want us here no more. He was like, there's no big three. It's just big me.
Oh.
So, but then he didn't want us back, but y'all did. So here we are. Well, one half.
FYI,
One.
I did not suspend Archie or Gabe. We just had other programming scheduled, and some of it was recorded, so I might as well just put it up.
We didn't even know, because he was like, so we're recording, and the next thing I know, episodes popping out. I was like, oh, I guess we're not on the podcast anymore. Okay.
So, now they're back. So, and to the right of me
Is
Nobody.
Wait, there we go.
So we're still waiting for Gabe and special guests to come.
Indeed.
We have to introduce PG, though.
We have PG in the background.
He's the Secret Fort member.
Yep, the Secret Fort member.
Secret Fort member.
Yes.
Actually, while we're here,
Who came from the Shadow Realm from yesterday.
let's see if we get Gabe held on the line before we really go in.
Deep in the Shadow Realm. Deep in the Shadow Realm.
Also, we're gonna talk about the Geek Out Pool Party, because y'all know we always do episodes either before or after, and we got takes and all these different.
And I actually went to this one.
Yeah.
And normally just sit here while y'all talk about it.
So, where do we begin? Let's just start with words means things.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. Again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess now I can't see. So, our word for the day, well, not the day, for the podcast, is facile, which I thought was pronounced differently. Facile is a formal adjective that is used disapprovingly to describe something that is too simple, or that something doesn't show enough thought or effort. Wow. Facile can also be used for something done or achieved in a way that is considered too easy, or that is easily accomplished or attained. Mm-hmm. It is sometimes used approvingly, however, for someone or something that works, moves, or performs well and easily. It just sounds like a hater word.
That's Spanish, I think.
I think it's French. It sounds Frenchy.
Yeah, I thought it was Spanish for easy.
It could be. See, now you... So I think it's from it's Anglo-French. It's from the Latin, as most words are, and it's Anglo-French, yes.
All right.
But it sounds a little bit like you could be used as a hater word,
Or you could use it in a sentence.
Am I going to use it in a sentence? I would probably use the sentence that they have here.
Yes.
So I am not going to use it in a sentence. I'm trying to think of a sentence. Let's see. Yeah, I got no sentences here. It just means something that is too easy.
So, how did you come up with this word? Because I saw some images earlier, and yeah. Because
that was from my origins of the day. That's a different.
Okay,
that's
so
different Google search.
whenever you want to go to origins of the day.
Okay, so that was not the origin word. They just happened to go down the Reddit rabbit hole, but I can talk about it if you want me to.
All right.
Okay, so the phrase we're gonna do the origin of today. Well, yeah, is balls to the wall.
What does that actually mean?
No, it does not mean smashing someone's testicles to the wall.
That is BDSM bunnies.
No.
I said we need it. That's another thing. We need to bring money back.
I love bunny. We should. So the phrase actually goes back to the Vietnam War. Now the balls is referring to the ball topping the joysticks on fighter jets. So balls to the walls mean to put the jet at full speed, kind of the same way as the aviation term for pedal to the metal. Right. So yes, no testicles will harm in the making of this phrase.
Okay.
And what he's talking about is, I went down the rabbit hole and people were like, so give me your phrases you like. And the word fascinate is where we got the balls thing. Because fascinate apparently comes from the Roman word fascinum.
Okay.
Or the god fascinum.
The god
I'm trying to
fascinum.
find the exact thing the person was talking about. Give me a minute.
The god fascinum is with us. But why would you call something balls to the wall if you're in a front? Okay, that's some irony.
We're gonna use this as an
No,
example.
I understand.
In a
But
jet.
let me
Well,
get.
So
let me-
they just mean,
let-
I guess, but I don't know.
Okay, so you're in a cockpit and you're going
In
balls.
a fighting jet.
Yeah, you're in the cockpit of a flying jet.
Fighting jet.
Oh God, I didn't even think of that.
Yes,
Maybe
right.
that's where the balls term come from.
Yeah,
'cause
so
you're in a
you're in a
cockpit.
cockpit.
Makes sense.
And now you just
going balls
balls
to
to
the
the
wall.
wall. Yeah.
I actually love that phrase. Go
Yeah,
balls to the
Makes
wall.
sense.
I like that better than, pedal to the metal.
But then also when you use the term balls to the wall in today's
It
jogging,
means to go like,
you're going crazy,
Yeah.
right? Almost like you're going crazy, like you're going extreme.
So I guess what it means is because you putting it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in a fighter jet and you're putting it like at full speed, that is a little extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah, because engines probably can't hold up.
I lost the thingy, but so the term. Where is it? I pressed something and I lost it. Oh, that's why it was in the more replies. Anyway, so basically it relates back to the Roman god Fascinum, who was supposed to, I guess, the god of fertility. And then you had Fascinium, and you had a Fascinum, which was his effigy, which was essentially a flying penis and testicles. Just
So
like,
why
it was
was-
the image he saw, it was like the penis with the testicles and wings on the side. I don't know. It was an effigy to the man because
He sounded like he was flying and slinging.
so fascinate means to charm or enchant. And I guess that's what he did. It relates back to him. He enchanted. I mean, if I saw a flying, penis and testicles, I would be fascinated just out of sheer, what is going on here?
Mm-hmm.
And then the next thing is, because I like to talk about adages, because I couldn't remember the word. Me and my dad were talking the other day, because it was, when it's super sunny and it's raining.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is going on? And he said to me that the old people,
Say the
devil and his wife were fighting over the pot cake. And if a rainbow comes, that means that they decided to share it.
Mm.
And if you don't know what pot cake is, it's just the burnt bottom of the rice.
Right.
It's basically when you cook a pot of rice that burnt at the bottom is what pot cake is. At least that's what
I would like to
Bahamians.
discuss that.
That's what Bahamians call it.
No, but I'm saying, if you burning rice at the bottom of the pot, either you putting too much rice or you can't cook.
Whatever. People love. There are people who specifically love the pot
I
cake.
know,
Right.
but it's like, wait, if you burning that amount, or are you wasting all that
Or
rice?
sometimes what happens is when the pot overfull
yeah.
and you have too much rice in a pot.
That's what I'm saying. Or you leave the pot cooking too long.
It happens.
Oh,
And then I forgot, someone had told me who was from, I think, St. Croix. They call it something different. And they love it there. They specifically will overcook their rice because that's their favorite part of the rice. But I forgot Or if it was the Virgin Islands. Sorry, I forgot. They don't call it pot cake. They call it something else. I just don't remember what it is right now.
Rice cake or... All right, so thank you, Archie, for that segment.
Gabe's not here to give us random history rocks.
And I'm trying to call Gabe to see where...
I'm trying to think. I feel like that was a random fact, the word fascinating, the flying.
Very
The
random.
Flying Dutchman.
Okay, sure, let's call it that.
We can. But as I try to phone Gabe in...
Do you know that apparently, says a random fact for y'all, honey is one of the few like things that will never spoil.
Yeah,
Yeah. I just recently learned that.
And something else. It's honey and something else that like
Salt and sugar.
salt,
Right.
sugar, honey.
Right. Yeah, I just learned that.
Yeah, so that's why for this apocalypse that we're about to...
Got you some honey.
Got you some honey.
Don't be like scientists though. Like a scientist found, I think the other day,
Yeah,
a
bro.
1,000-year-old bread from God,
This
what's
is
the one
the
that
FBI.
blame down? Pompeii. And apparently actually baked it and it was good. I'm
Hold
like,
on. Stay on the phone.
if the bread didn't give me magical powers, I'd be mad.
So we have Gabe on the line. You're live on the podcast.
Why?
So Gabe, we're gonna hold down the fort until you arrive.
So we need your section. We need our random fact, bro.
Yeah, but as soon as you come in.
Give me about 12 minutes, I gotta go.
All right.
Right.
Gabe was like, no.
Gabe say, nope, gotta go.
Oh, I was telling them there's some dude that used a starter from that they found in some part of Greece, like 1,000 years. Well, obviously more than 1,000.
Well, no, what's starter?
Bread starter, like which you use yeast,
Okay.
and they used it to bake bread, and the bread was okay, and they was fine. I think I would be upset if the bread didn't give me some sort of magical powers or
Why?
something. Because
Because it is 1,000-year-old.
But
yes.
Huh.
They also found that, like, you know, in Pompeii where they had, like, the volcano exploded, that's why the city itself is still, like, intact, because the ash preserved everything. Like, the bodies weren't skeletal. Like, they were still bodies. They embalmed it. Like, essentially embalmed it. They also found, that's where the dude got the starter from.
right.
Because the bread, the yeast, and everything was still good.
All right.
That's why they know so much about Pompeii, because it was just... So,
Yes.
this is if you want to keep body, don't embalm it. Use ash. But if you want to break down a body and destroy it, use lime or limestone. It's really good for breaking down bodies.
Why do you know this
Let's-
information?
Random fact of the day.
People don't know that?
No.
I bet you watch a lot of serial killer documentaries.
Yes,
Yeah,
I don't know
it
from a
does-
detective show, but my
real.
mama told me that. There was a guy a while back that's what he did with his wife. It stops the smell, one.
I can imagine.
It, like, if you use, I thought when they said lime, they were talking about, like, lemon juice.
No, it's the line, the acidic line.
Yes, my daddy explained that to me because they use it in construction and certain things.
Yeah.
So it'll stop the smell and it also will break down the body too.
Yeah, so you'd be like, what's your boy name? Who was cutting up the parts and then having pouring.
Dame.
Yeah, Dharma.
There was a guy where his wife, he was a hairdresser. She wanted to leave him and he killed her. They said there was like blood spray all over the house and whatever. And then he encased her. He used a lime. And then he encased her in the concrete and buried her in like the wall of their house.
Oof.
And they really was still, they was trying to find her because the neighbors heard her screaming, but they couldn't. And then I think their kid or something said something, either mummies in the wall or something like that.
Wow.
And they found her.
Wow.
It was very weird. And he was supposed to get hung, but he ended up like slitting his wrist in prison.
So that happened over here?
I forget his name is John something. When I find the name, I'd have to call my mama.
Interesting. So, the first topic is we're going to do movie reviews. Well, actually, this
Community
backtrack.
announcements. What have you been up to?
Community announcements. I forget. So, on community announcements, we fresh off a crash out. Shout out to Game Heads. It's great working with that party, and it's making me more of a corporate citizen. And we got more in store with Game Heads coming at the end of the year because Inferno is coming back. So you're gonna see, hopefully, they bring me back and we do this whole ride again. So look out for more Gamehead events. Look out for more geek events. Whether the BESF puts it on, the Geek Out, of course, the Geek Out pool party was yesterday, and we are returning back in full force. First event of the year, most definitely. And we're coming right back to you October 26th and 27th. Or is it the 25th or the 26th? One of them will confirm on next episode. But you see the fire between, and we having a whole festival this year before the grand finale of GomCon at the end of the year. And you wouldn't believe who's coming? I can't say yet. So we have that going on. What else is on the calendar? The rise of an extraordinary group coming soon. Stay tuned. We got more in store. What else is on the list? We have the 242 Cosplayer Awards coming at you in this December 2025. Has the date been announced?
No specific date yet, no.
Yeah. Okay, so we don't have a specific date yet, but we do have specific nominees for Cosplay of the Year. And drum roll, please.
Well, you could insist on cheap drum roll. Not me.
Actually, they gotta have a drum roll on it, but I ain't gonna mess with that.
Yeah.
So I was nominated as one of the nominees of Car 242 2025 Cosplay of the
Put
Year.
the crowd chair.
Yeah. So me and countless others, we have Tino, Kitten, Pastel, Bunny, Kiki, who else?
Venus.
And Venus. How could I forget Venus? All vying for this great achievement.
Good
Who
company.
will win?
Good company.
2025 Cosplayer of the Year. Vote now. Links is up on 242 Cosplayer Nation page and more of the good stuff. Also, I got this great idea in church yesterday. We're gonna start listing all the geek. Yeah. We're gonna start listing all the geek events that whether my affiliations will be popping up to locally here in the Bahamas, whether it be gaming tournaments, other events such as the Geek Out. Now, other people are coming on stream with their own things, such as Otaku and Faction 13. I've been a part of that group for a little bit, so they're having. I gotta find out more about that, but they're having an event that I'm gonna be popping out to. We're gonna start a whole list of different otaku events throughout the year. There's plenty of people asking, when is the next Geek Out? Now, obviously, you see, we just had the first event, and we're gonna get to the pool party in a second.
Oh,
but
God.
you see, there's a couple of Geek Out events this year, but don't be dismayed. The influence, the things that we have set down, has traversed the whole society. So it's multiple. You have Imagination Inc. having their events. You know, they
Are
are.
those the book people?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
So
then.
they haven't announced anything, but see, I'm aligning myself with the whole culture. So I am culture. So we will be bringing it to you a list. So what you can look out for every year, month to month. You can immerse yourself in the local art, gaming, cosplay, otaku scene, and just fulfill and heal that inner child. But stay tuned. We got more.
I love it.
So
Well, you could introduce that guest before you put in community announcements.
So you
What
love
have you
AIDS?
been watching?
what I've been watching?
Is that what I said?
Did you say that?
No.
Oh God, the
I
answer.
remember what I said, but that's not it.
So what I've been watching? Oh, we gonna get into movie reviews.
No, I don't mean movie reviews. Just like we've been watching, what you've been reading, like any new anime,
Oh.
any new shows.
So obviously, Gacha Kudai read the first 2 volumes already. I finished Sakamoto Day's first 10 volumes. I finished Vigilante's first 6 volumes. And then I have the first 3 volumes, Kagurabachi. So Gacha Kuda is a new anime that just came out, but I starting to get more into reading than actually watching. But Gacha Kuda is cool. There hasn't been too many different shows that's been on my preview, but I've been gearing up for Superman the Fantastic Four. When I started in the movies, tears came to my eyes.
Oh God.
Like,
No, I know. Stop. Keep going.
I haven't
Tell them the
watched it yet.
gospel.
Already?
Tell them the
Yes.
yes. Spoiler
I haven't
alert.
seen it.
Spoiler
No,
alert.
No, I don't
Spoiler
see
alert.
No,
Spoiler
no, I
I
alert.
have
spoiler.
not seen them.
okay, calm down.
Y'all wanna know
So-
what a good man is?
So
Watch the movie.
why I say it those are the superheroes that I grew up with, watching the 60s versions of them, watching Superman the animated. They had a 90s animated Fantastic Four, but it wasn't as big as Spider-Man and X-Men. But yeah, that's the teams, that's the man in the big blue that I grew to love. That made me put on that cape in that living room and jump off. It almost got to a point where my mother asked, "Is Superman your god?" And because it was that bad, everything was Superman until like I started watching like Dragon Ball Z, and that was a whole other.
And then it became Goku.
Yeah,
Terrible.
because it was like
Terrible.
light beam and whatever. Like, cause it was like, okay, Superman. See, Superman and Superman,
One
they
is
still
better.
have a
One is better.
slow fight choreography. And anime just was like faster.
Yeah.
So that's what attracted to me more. But y'all had a man in his voice. We could go to Hero Decimus and guess.
It is, ladies and gentlemen. It is Hero Decimus, and I'm here with the man, the lady, the myth, the legend, the mermaid, Madam V, friend of mine, and today's guest star.
Okay, nice. We gotta fix
Seems
it.
like y'all was already. I was going to say, but yeah, check the angle on this.
No, just
Are you getting?
Hold on, I
No, no,
I look at that and I say, hold on, baby, we got a couple things to adjust.
no.
We gotta be able to just all kind of edits. We gotta
Yeah.
Me and her British accent today.
We're here. Y'all already on community announcements?
Yeah, it's time for your
You can still give. We can
Yeah,
go
I still
back.
give one.
We can go
I
back.
think that's where we were.
I gave them a fascinating fact. Literally was the word fascinate, but you can go back.
I ain't got no fascinating.
I mean, we just learned that fascinate comes from the Greek god with
Right.
That's what you give them?
there's a flying dick and balls.
Drop the mic.
Next time you
Drop
do
it so it don't be in their
They
face.
just let me talk, and then I gave them weird murder
It's
facts.
supposed to be random. It's supposed to deal with absolutely nothing towards the episode. Just in nothing.
No, but she came with flying penis.
That's the problem. And that's the problem.
The word fascinate comes from the Greek god fascinome, and its effigy was a flying penis and testicles. Okay. But yeah, you can give random facts. You know, if I give a random fact, it's going to be about murder.
This is what they let them do. But, okay, now the actual random
I'm not a
fact
red
of the
woman
day
anymore,
Yeah, that can work.
is a crocodile cannot stick out its tongue.
What?
That makes sense.
They
Look at
can't.
all
No,
the
it can't.
teeth.
I mean, because
They
they're
can't
mouth
stick-
too long.
They got a
Yeah,
lot
that-
of teeth in the mouth long.
And another
Yeah.
thing, do you know why they always approach it from the back? If you close the crocodile's mouth, it's a high chance a human well-trained could actually hold it shut. They have enough muscles to like clamp and bite down,
Yeah.
but they don't have any opening power.
Yes.
So once you
That's why
can
you
take
see
that
the wrestle-
shot, that's why they think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why they do that. And that's two facts for the price of one, the right way.
I could throw. I could throw in the third
And
one.
for my community announcements, I got two.
F me.
The Ghost of Goombay is opening on the 31st of this month, as well as the August 1st and August 2nd. The 31st is the gala. You guys may be interested in that.
Tickets are $100.
Oh, hey, no. Be specific. No, you're absolutely
For the
correct.
gala.
For the gala. But the tickets for after that day is $50. Woo,
Say that-
yay!
you say the end
The
of
poor
August?
man can eat. Delicioso. Love that. And the second announcement. I have been cast for Romeo in this year's Romeo and Juliet at the
Oh,
Dome.
hold on. When this
Yeah,
dude
but-
says this, because I need to take off of work.
Yeah, when this is.
We open on the 23rd. I'm
Romeo
being told.
on the 23rd. What?
Yes, 23rd of September. You didn't hear that from me. I did not say that.
No.
I
What
actually am
happened December
intoxicated at the moment of me talking. So
Okay.
What did you give him?
you probably guys shouldn't believe
what
in
did
me.
you give him?
Well, she didn't give me nothing. She's fine. It's just
I-
I'm an adult. I do what I want.
So-
I do what I want, and at the same time,
But you are a bad
I feel like there's
influence.
more. What else? Nah. What else is there?
I bring
That's
out your true self.
The Romeo. That's the Romeo and Juliet thing. Oh, I'm going to school. Campus. Yay.
What are you gonna study?
So what was the process like with getting involved in Campus?
I will be real. It was a
In what?
challenge. You have to do all of the acting fronts. It's not just. I mean, as in acting, all the things that
that's
encompass
cool.
theater. They're going to make you. You could dance. You could sing. And you're going to act. There is no, it's a one-trick pony. No, you are going to be well-rounded on that front. And I love that because we do have some people that are one-trick ponies, but they do spec into other things. But because there's not proper training, now there is an avenue for that. I also have a lot of actors who, they go to the Dundas, they do other shows. They are also going to campus. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to have classmates I know off rip. So that is très magnifique.
Okay, that's great.
And the final announcement. I may be looking into streaming sometime between next month and or this month.
What's the
He's a
string gonna
streamer,
be?
all right.
Huh?
What the string gonna be there?
It may just be, I ain't telling them the direct date. What thing?
You saying this month,
Yeah, this month.
but this July 28th.
It's July.
As of this
August?
recording.
Yeah, that's why.
That's all.
I think it's
For
episode
my
comes out in
community
August.
announcements.
July, August.
No, not for no. I mean something different from this. This will be its own separate thing. Gabriel is. I'm still gonna be here. Don't get me wrong, but I'm also gonna have my own thing where I have full reign. And, to do as I please. So if you want more shenanigans and want more of my loose cannon lips saying whatever the hell I want, you can find me on the
I love
stream.
that he asked,
Don't
like,
worry,
we have
the
any
link will be there
control over
below.
him.
It probably
We
won't
have
be.
zero
You'll see it on my
control over
pages.
that.
You know
I
my
mean-
social media pages. You're good.
We have zero control.
I
B,
mean,
you have any community announcements?
I just a black gal.
Introduce yourself.
Yes.
Yes, please introduce
okay.
yourself.
So,
Use your
Introduce
proper
yourself.
government name, ma'am.
nope. Nope.
Yeah, not about that.
Nah, I'm V. I'll tell you my first name. I'm Valisha, but everyone calls me V.
Okay, that's why. Okay, now I was turning. I was
CLB?
looking in your face. I'm like,
Yeah.
you a Cheyenne friend.
Yeah.
You said what?
Under the tree. Yeah. So.
No, because anyway.
Yeah.
What's the?
After. Let the woman finish. Let the woman finish.
Why you?
No, because that was like 15 years ago. Bro.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I kind of know all the faces in the room.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's cool. It's like
Peak cinema.
So what brings you to the tour for Cartoon Century?
Gabe.
him.
Literally gave.
Him.
Because obviously you was gonna come just anywhere Gabe said to come.
No, you know, I like random shenanigans.
Okay.
And so, Gabe was like, "Hey, you want to go?" I was like, "Yeah, why not?" I
Alright.
like random shenanigans.
So you have just come in time.
Oh,
So let's get to these movie reviews. Because I about to.
what'd you say?
We gonna get to these movie
Is
reviews.
anyone else
Mine,
watching anything
listen.
before he gets
No,
there?
no. Listen, you ain't let me
Let me
direct
finish.
calm yourself down. I was in the Nassau Guardian recently, letting my commentary to Madea Destination Wedding. I watched it and I said, hey,
Oh no.
I'm gonna give my review. I'm gonna wait until 2 of the cartoons to actually give my review. Some of it was mentioned in an article after our well-renowned filmmaker made their commentary. How they position it, whatever. Shout out to the author, the writer. Your name is slipping me right now, Mr. I can't remember right now. But I want to expound on that a little bit, commentary. I didn't get no backlash, no nothing. First of all, I would say the movie is, it looks good.
Woohoo! Yeah, we love that. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, after that, there's much to be desired after that. I love seeing my friends, everybody getting cameos and the different
absolutely.
scenes.
Yeah.
Archie says she was in it.
Me and Gabe were extra.
Hold on, so
No,
where
the
you
show-
was?
I'm glad you asked. Glad you asked. No. Yo, bitch, your mouth.
Fix the mic.
Now,
Spin the mic.
there was
Spin the mic.
so
Spin the mic.
I
long
knew
story
once I
short,
said it, what he was
the
going to
thing
say.
spanned for about
2 days?
3.
3 days? Okay.
3. And it just so happened that within those 3 days, for a couple different shots, I just wasn't chosen. Nigga, get over it. Shout out to Nicole. Well earned. You
She
a
did a really
beast,
good job.
girl.
Oh my God.
Hartman.
She.
Love that.
Yes.
Love that to this day.
And
And
Nicole
I saw
was
Mr.
fine.
Pratt in the back. And she got so.
Nicole is now.
Father.
She got signed.
Nice.
Yes,
in
congratulations,
They
Nicole.
found her. They loved her performance, and Nicole has been doing this.
For
I have
a
to
long
project.
time.
Nicole has been doing this for a long,
Very
long
long
time.
time.
Yeah.
She's an
Yeah.
amazing talent, and I'm glad that
She
she's getting her
is.
flowers.
Yeah.
Yes, that was one of the people I
Shout out
encountered in
to my
my
twin.
earlier days of my
Oh,
career.
who's your
That
Nicole.
I consider her an OG. She's been around for
Yeah.
quite frankly that time.
No, like literally,
yeah,
we're born
I
on the
was in
same
any
day,
of them.
same month, same year.
Okay.
But
We share a birthday.
movie looks good.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice. And that's what happened to Gabriel and why there's no Decimus in the movie. But don't worry. I ain't giving up. The building you shunted me out of, I'm coming back to buy the building. But that's besides the point. Now you can continue with you. Because,
I mean,
Sure.
the thing about being extra, I literally was in.
What scene
I
you was
think
in?
we
You say he was
Literally,
in
we
a
did
movie.
4 shots, but I literally saw like my arm and then the back of me and like I shot that. So it's over.
That's me right there on the edge of the screen.
It sounds like a similar
was like-
predicament to mine, but I ain't.
I was like, wait, that's my arm, and then I was like, wait. Another backside. That's me. Look.
Oh, man.
I think about
I
that
was in
SpongeBob.
4 or 5
You know what that
episode.
remind me
I
of?
am-
Gary, there I am. Gary. I was like,
The episode of SpongeBob, right?
yeah, that's what
how you
Gary,
say
there I am.
that.
The way I look at it, it was
When
3
he shot the
days. It was a
commercial.
really fun experience. We got time off work. We got paid to just hang out. They fed us. So I looked at the bright side and I ran into a lot of people and like it was cool.
I look at the side of glory. Because that's what I desire.
Yeah.
I can't
So-
really say my shame, but go.
No, but it's like, you know,
What is your shame?
that was
It's
the
safe
highlight
space.
of the movie. Nah,
Looking for your friends.
yeah. Other than that, it was like,
Oh, Darnell was in it too.
Yes, I saw him a couple of times.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw him
I
a
saw a
couple
lot
of
of
times.
faces.
A
My
lot of
friend,
actors and non-actors.
I
like-
let me
Yes.
shout out my friend
first act,
Jewel.
you know.
Jewel, if you're listening to this, I forget to shout you out when I was on the radio this week, last week. Jewel was in the scene dancing with the older brown.
Oh yeah, the granddad guy.
Yeah. When he was Johnson, the girl with the green. That was Jewel. So yes, love seeing all my friends. Other than that,
You have thoughts.
No.
I have thoughts and opinions.
Because all them scared. And
Did
I
you
ain't-
watch it?
Nope.
Oh, you.
I never
No, but
will.
it's like
Why?
no, but it's just
said
that
one.
I said the same commentary as at the NASA Guardian. I believe if more Bahamian filmmakers were better funded and provided the same access and opportunity, we could make a better film.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Definitely.
but-
So
Yes.
yeah, because it was
Yes.
we could shoot. That was a commercial for Atlantis.
Yeah,
watched
thank you
it?
very much.
You watched it?
Gary Wong
I watched-
and I've known others have shot similarly great commercials for Atlantis. I worked at Atlantis as their social media crew for almost a 3-year span. So I was there when it come to life, and I feel what the other slogan was for Atlantis. So I've seen
Better.
the possibilities.
Student filmmakers can make
I
better.
saw snippets. One of the
Certain
lines said
studios.
$100 rooms. I say,
Oh, we have another.
So
And
the
guess what the
$100 rooms
$100
are in the
was?
bridge suite
The
with
Michael
cost
Jackson suite.
$25,000 a night
Yes.
and $100,000 because you have to stay there 4 nights,
nights.
and that's
Minimum.
before tax.
That's
Yeah.
minimum.
minimum, and that's they didn't even tax you.
And then two, this sort of flies me back to what Mike Epps said about Atlantis. But I'll save those comments because they're going through a little transition right now.
I had thoughts about the way the rooms look, but I can keep that to myself.
Yes, because it's the old. They have that old
It
decor.
looks dated.
You
Yeah.
mean night? No, let's be real. A lot of stuff we still cater to I like to call it the living single 90s. We're going to the Bahamas look.
Yeah,
Like
that old school Bahama Island,
everyone, like if you look back to 90s television and everyone's like, oh, we're going to the Bahamas. And then they shoot a scene, which of course is in their studio.
yeah.
It's that kind of aesthetic. And I feel like
I know what you mean.
we
Yeah.
keep catering to that. Oh, we want to look islandy and
Yes.
quaint. And I'm like,
Straw hats and
Bro,
the
look,
It
big
looks
large shirt
very.
with the short
It
pants.
looks very
That's
60s, 70s, kind of dated. And for a room that is $25,000 now, $100,000,
Ain't no $100.
but that could be
I
a
would
choice
be-
too.
I would be upset if I paid that and the room looked like that.
But no, can I say the N word?
The what?
Yeah, we use that here.
Yeah.
Okay, I just noticed
We
that I
can't
was
cuss.
polite before because
Yeah.
can is open. But that nigga got money, so it's not
Real.
a
No,
problem.
but see,
I'm not even sure if he paid to use
No,
our
but
Atlantis
this-
and him had like
I'm
some
a
sort
break-
of like
he
thing.
had to pay.
no. Okay, so
We
let
can take money.
me break down for
Well,
people
that's probably
that.
why it seemed like a commercial. They say, hold on, you don't have to pay.
But
But if you just so happen to get this very famous slide that we're known for in the
Yeah,
shot,
yeah.
not just
Yeah,
that, our
some-
casino as well, not just
Yeah.
that. Every
Yeah.
part of that point, I'm like,
I'm
okay,
sure
this
he
is a
paid
commercial.
because
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
actually the girls said that they.
Oh no, I'm not actually loud. Oh, don't hit like
he
that.
right
did
now,
it.
dude.
If not pay that, but they were still like they literally were staying there. So obviously,
No, but not just that. See, I'm gonna show you the art of negotiation.
but he stayed at Atlantis before, so
Yes.
that's his spot. So
No, but this
like you
is
said.
this is the art of negotiation. Atlantis has way better rooms than what was shown in that film. You could have just gone to the reef and Coral and say it was in the Royal Tower.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So, one, two, Tyler Perry's filming style is to just shoot quick as possible and can it as quick as possible.
Also,
How long y'all took? How many takes he took per scene?
You'd have to ask her. She was there for the thing.
Okay,
was in the
so
film.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is the famous elbow.
Okay, so I know the first scene that we did, I would say maybe 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
the casino one, I think it's meant the casino one. I don't know, because we was walking up and down the track like hookers for a minute. They had us like walking around the casino, and then they just walking past like in front of Aura.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite sure. And then you had like Madea walk past us a couple of times, so I'm not quite sure how many shots, but I don't think it was that many. And I know in the club, we weren't really in there that long, in that club scene. Which I know you said looked good, but to me the way it was shot, because it's like it just didn't look real. It was so
when
weird.
when I said it looked good, I'm talking about just color and
yes,
quality
yes.
But it
I
was
agree with that.
most of the shots was just stationary shots.
Well, my issue with the shots, right? You had over 300 extras, right? Which I understand why everybody couldn't be in it, but the way it looked, it was like, why ain't no people here? Like, there was even a shot where they're like in a boutique in Atlantis and there's like no staff, nobody. And even in the club scene, when they pan to the bar, it's like Mr. Brown and then the girls who were dancing and then the bar is empty on this side. But I know they shot it and there were people on the sides because we were on the sides, and then they did another shot where they just did close up. It just looked, like I said, it looked like something like a student film where it's like, okay, I can shoot this movie with my friends and I only got like a couple people I could throw in as extras.
Nah.
I mean, maybe I'm looking at it differently for someone who's that's...
So, okay, because I mean, the thing of it too, because my shot, I didn't really go. Like, life was life for me, and I was like, oh my God, I love this opportunity.
So
but,
you got multiple accents.
at least I can be what I want to be.
You know how I know it works? I've been in public with her, and they say, "Oh, you must. Which part of the thing where you from?" And I'm like,
Nowhere, guess. Wherever you think I'm from, I am there. That is me.
Plus 12 in charisma.
Say plus 12 in charisma.
What do you need that for? You know what? It's your build. To live? It's your build. It's your build.
I gotta survive.
Okay, focus.
No, but like 2 shots. Like the thing is too, when you have a lot of extras who are non-actors, and if you're trying to get a particular shot and you realize people immediately doing this.
Yeah.
Extras being extra.
You can't even use that shot. And so sometimes they'll be like, you know what, let's just scrap you out altogether. So like I've had like working on other sets and stuff before, where sometimes it's just easier, especially if you're just trying to get through that shot, to just limit the amount of people because they're not doing...
They don't know how to do
Most of
silent
those are
pictures.
But the thing about it,
extra.
most of the
Extras being
shots that
extra.
they did, because like I suffered through the movie. Most of the shots that they did...
How you suffer?
What?
I stopped watching Tyler Perry products. The only reason I watched it was to see myself and the people I
haven't
know.
watched a Tyler Perry.
I haven't watched a Tyler Perry movie since, not lie, I watched Medea's Homecoming because I was bored, and God, that was rough. But, and I think...
That's what I really want to talk about. Not the Homecoming, but Tyler Perry in
right.
general.
Sucks. Yeah.
I have
That's the
so
thing.
much
Story.
Sucks. The
So
story
You can only...
sucks.
A movie is only as... Literally is only as good as your story. And that is...
His story.
That is always my issue with Tyler
Well,
Perry.
but this is
when
like-
your
if you
writer's
write
room, hold on, when your
trust,
writer's
you're
room is
consistent
just you, and you write a movie, he literally bragged about writing his stories, his movies, his TV shows, and I have 100 scripts and I wrote them in a month. How I write a script in 2 days?
Listen.
What? I can't write you write one draft and throw that out.
No, listen, I'm a writer, right? I'm a writer, right? So that's upon me. That's what I do, right? He's one of my actors in Brunch. She's one of my actors in Sincerely You. I write things.
Brunch is coming.
We must do the works. But it's and so if you do, and I'm not saying if you could write out a script in 2 days.
Right.
Now, is it good? That's a whole other question. But you can write out a script
I'm
in
not
2
saying
days.
you can't.
My thing is
You
that,
need other minds in the room.
and that's it there.
That's-
You have to
that's
send it to
really what it
people.
is.
You have to let it clear out. And then the thing of it is, and this is, and I blame Black people.
Because we will eat up his
We
products.
glorify, and we glorify his version of Black culture. And that's why he can continue staying and creating the standards that he does, because he knows that we can do it for the laughs.
All right, before you ask, I have a question.
No.
It's about the writing thing. You said you're a writer, right? So when you write a script, right? Because you could write a script in 2 days. You're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
How many drafts do you do before you're like, this is my final product?
Oh, okay. See, that depends, because I am a perfectionist and I will never love. Every time, even when I have stuff on stage, I'm like, I could have done this better.
I know.
I'm like, I should change this. Like up to the last day of performance.
When is the time
when we were doing brunch, you used to say, hold on, do this instead. No,
Yeah,
Mom, you know we open tomorrow, right?
All right, so when is it when you force yourself to cut off?
It depends. Like so even with brunch, I had maybe 3 drafts for brunch. What I stop when I've sent it to different people. They've given me the notes, and I feel like I've told the story that I've wanted to tell, and my characters seem solid, and that's it there. Like I know that the way that I write, I have to think about, okay, the way that I write versus what my audience might need is can be two different styles, and so I have to find a way to merge that the kind of story and endings I would like, and then something that would actually be presentable or can work for the audience, that they can digest it. But I normally have like maybe 2-3 drafts. But if you leave it to me, I will constantly rework it.
You be writing up until people on stage.
Right.
And I think that's the problem with him. I think he writes the first draft and it's like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, but
I don't even think he writes for his audience. I think he writes for because like...
No, he writes for his audience, because I can say it.
Let me tell you why.
Let me say it.
He said that, y'all uppity niggas have a problem in my writing. So like you said, he knows who his audience is. And the people that critique him are uppity, because he knows that like, even when he was writing his plays, I love Tyler Perry plays, but they basically over the top ghetto soap operas.
But the music though,
I can stand the singing. Why are we singing? But the music's so good.
I feel
God.
like a motherless child.
I will say the singing. I appreciate what he's done to promote certain Black actors and actors. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't for him, we would not have had the man's like in our face the way we do. And Tamala Mann's voice is like, that woman's voice is cut by the gods. But that's the thing. She was doing her thing with Kirk Franklin before. But I'm saying that he kind of you get elevated point where we this is like, the level they at now. Yeah, Tyler Perry helped put them there.
Yeah, but we missing a big elephant in the room.
Okay, go ahead.
Tell me about this elephant.
He caters to Black women and y'all eat it up.
Oh, no. Hands on pose.
Okay, take this one. I gotta let you take it.
But that's it. Because
not just Black women watch his stuff, though.
No, but that's his biggest base.
Certain Black women.
No, but
certain Black women.
Hold on, let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish.
Right. That's his biggest base.
Let him cook.
This story is not even just this movie. The movie put up with Taraji again.
Yeah.
I hated that movie. I've never watched it.
It's like...
okay. So no, finish. Hold on, you're still cooking. Let me put in the other video.
No, but it's like you cater, you portray Black woman pain. From story of a diary of a mad Black woman to Taraji later.
But a lot of Black women don't like the fact the way he portrays Black women.
But that's the thing. They don't like it. Now, how long has Baby been making movies? 20 plus years. You like it, you don't like it in the last 5 because the pandemic happened and there have been social commentary to break down
Before that, there were people who've been critiquing him from the beginning.
I understand that. We was critiquing him when I was in school in Atlanta in the early 2010s. Mm-hmm. I'm saying massively. There hasn't been a grand critique until recently. In the 2000s.
Agreed.
His stuff was ate up. Going into the 2010s,
but do you know who's eating this stuff in the 2000s? It wasn't Black women.
Because I listen and I like
what was Black women?
Listen.
But it's all Black.
Let's go.
The church,
Black women.
Not all Black women.
Hold on, Jesus
He was on the church circuit.
Let him finish.
And that's who became.
But okay, who was in the church?
Hold on, let him finish.
Wait, it's all the church that Lakers and pot.
She leaves the fact.
Are you finished?
No, but that's who in the church. The
so
Black
are there
women?
not Black men in the church?
No, really?
We're not in the church.
I go to Anglican church. There's a lot of dudes in my church.
Okay, in a Baptist Pentecostal church,
Yes.
Most of the
Women range.
congregation
Church mothers,
is
yes.
black
We
women.
range.
Especially
So-
older black women.
So-
yes.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Okay, bomb. So, ding. Okay. so I agree with you in some parts, right? So I want to break down
I
how
really disagree
I
with
see
you.
Tyler Perry and the stuff, right? So when Tyler Perry, blah, 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 first came out, he had Madea,
Yeah.
right? And there was a purpose in it, right? Because even now, when you do theater here, and I think it was more business, because when you're trying to do films and you're trying to get stuff out and you want people to come out, you have to also know your audience and you have to figure out who is your audience and get a niche, right? You have to create that community. I can tell you even now, if it's cheaper for me to use St. John's Auditorium or a church's auditorium to produce a play than it would be for the Dundas or UB or the Regency. So already money is a factor for that. So if I want to do it in a church where I know I could probably not have to pay for that venue, then that means I have to make content that now caters to
The church.
what the church would like.
That's fine.
So I think that when he started off, it was because you could see the evolution or maybe the evolution. The evolution of Tyler Perry. I think at first, like he started a story, he not that much money, but he had this idea.
Great
he had
stories
this,
to tell.
so for that, he ate it up.
Right.
The church gave him a space where he could put his work out there. And so, of course, what he did, it had to cater to the black woman who only spending her days in church because her husband just,
Doing whatever.
Or the old
you
church
know,
mother.
yeah. So that became his brand. And
Has it changed?
it's not. Now what it does, it's split. So this is it now. Because if you've noticed, there are movies that are Madea.
Yeah.
And those Madea movies hurt my soul.
Exhausting.
If you
Listen,
can tell
because
me
it's no story. It's full
Yeah.
ratchetness.
And people just like, child.
And then that let me tell you something. There's a movie called American Fiction. I think it's called American Fiction. It's a movie about this black man who's a writer, but he writes like scientific stuff. And
It is
then
American Fiction.
he decided, they're like, oh my gosh, it's good. And they only put him in the section because he's black, right? And he's like, but this is even a fictional story. This is like, I'm writing about life. And so one day he decides to be ghetto as hell and write something, does a pseudonym, and all of a sudden his work is popping off, right? And the people that are also loving and eating it up are also white culture. And this is my issue with Tyler Perry, because Madea doesn't even cater to black culture. I feel like Medea's movies mock black culture,
It's a
and white
minstrel
people
show.
eat that up because they're like, oh my gosh, a struggling black people.
No, but it's,
They're so cute
it's
and
a
funny.
modern day minstrel show.
We're like the
It
two
is.
y'all cooking.
Yeah.
But I feel like us black people be like, yeah, babe, that's my struggle, yo. But it's like, y'all forget, we had stuff like Living Single. We had The Cosby Show. We had My Brother and Me. We had
House.
so many other shows that had black people living their lives, going through their struggles, even good times. And Good Times intro was like, summer, easy high layoffs, good times. Like struggling and struggling. Like the theme song talking about struggling, but it wasn't glorifying black struggle. It showed black struggle and it glorified the way that we as black people stand as a community, as how we overcome. It showed resilience, and it also, so there's that. And then we had shows like Living Single and like The Cosby Show, where black people were successful, where they ain't out here just cheating.
They're lawyers and doctors.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They having real jobs. They're entrepreneurs. Regine was an entrepreneur, wedding planner, trying to be a housewife.
But-
You watch
Khadijah
Khadijah was an
was
actor.
Yeah.
And-
Khadijah, you see what I'm saying? So we know that exposure of, okay, yeah, we black, but we ain't ghetto. We ain't all going through it.
What she saying? Or you could go.
So,
But,
but you do notice when he started putting out these shows, it was after the sitcom boom.
Right.
So sitcoms were irrelevant
But
By
then
the time
notice
we
he
got
also did sitcoms.
Yeah.
He did the House of Pain and all. But it is
Oh,
all
the
this. But it's the same.
I actually
A
like
Tyler
House of
Perry
Pain.
movie
did.
cannot. A Tyler Perry movie cannot exist. Well, someone on crack. There's always a crackhead.
Oh,
Someone.
yes,
Always
the
a
token
crack.
crack.
Listen, like you have. And
There's
granted,
always some drama. Someone
I'm a
selling their
crackhead.
daughter.
but I'm a crackhead.
Right.
Someone getting abused. It's all these
Right.
different
To
tropes.
bounce off of
Right.
what you were saying, right? It's two things. One, how you said him catering to his particular audience. Now, he claimed that he wrote the Madea character as a tribute to the older black women in his life.
Nope.
As a, I don't think
Sorry.
I say as a
That's the woman he wish he had when he was a child to take care of him.
Money.
as a love letter. So, right? So now you got me with the accents, Jesus. So let me finish. I read the article and I was like, huh? I don't think you know what a love letter is, sir. But
Article from where?
I can't remember.
But it could be a love letter in the sense of when I was a child, I went through trauma and I wish I had a big black woman who could have helped and protect me,
No, girl.
smack some sense into my family, help me get out of. Because if you look at how Madea starts, she always getting someone and trying to save them.
Yeah.
She
But
always
not-
smacking up some
well, he
sense.
explained why Medea's way. So he said to his
That's what you wanted.
it was for a tribute to his mother. Again, because his childhood was traumatic. His mother, grandmother, all the black women, older black women in the community that were like the matriarchs that would get people together. But he kind of liked the idea of Madea being this sort of gangster grandma because like he knows grandmas in the hood like that.
No, my Grammy was gangster, but she was
Yeah.
not that. I had Grammy in
So,
a wheelchair was gangster.
That is when he created this Madea character, and apparently this was his stories, his writing was for him to deal with his childhood trauma. For those that don't know, he had a very abusive father, and I think his father kicked him out of the house. He was homeless, living in his car, and him and his mommy got issues. He feel like she didn't enough to protect him, and you can see that trauma in a lot of his work. Clearly, he's still working through that. So,
Especially with these new.
See, no, because these new movies.
we getting to that.
Not talking about the new
Hold on,
movies.
not the movie.
I'm talking
So,
about the new text messages.
we giving it out.
You know that lawsuit thing?
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, people have been talking that a long time. But
Right.
so
Boondocks.
I agree with thee. But you also have to remember, people, especially black people, we like drama. So a lot of
We.
people like drama.
Yeah.
You like drama that's not your own drama.
No,
That's why media exists, is an escape. So for a lot of people, that over the top, because Madea and a lot of Tyler Perry's work is essentially a soap opera.
See, but okay, boom. And I want to take that pin, but because I want to go back to separating the Madea and the other movies. Like Acrimony, and I always say this.
Acrimony is good.
Acrimony is Tyler Perry?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, here's the
shot that in
thing.
3 days.
When he gets assistance, and this is why I love Taraji. Taraji's my girl. Like Taraji just be
She
out
can
here.
make anything work, girl.
Taraji also, because she's an actor who's been doing her stuff for years, decades. She's an icon, and a legend in her own right. Even when she joins into those projects, there are certain things that she needs to happen before she goes on to a project. Look at movies, and just story wise, a non-Madea movie that Tyler Perry produces versus a Madea movie that Tyler.
I mean,
the story.
those
Madea ones
movies.
ain't great either.
Yeah.
No, but their stories are tighter than a Medea movie.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because
And
you
that's-
want people to take him serious.
And that's the thing of it too. Like you're right. You are catering to the black woman.
Yeah,
black
and all
woman-
of them from For Colored Girl. Well, Good Deeds is
But
one
For
of my
Colored
favorites.
Girls was
a reimagining of the play.
no, yes, by
And he had help in that
Ntozake
one, didn't he?
Shange. She was the original choreo. She did the choreo poem For Colored Girls Who Only Considered Suicide When the Rainbow Was Enough. That is the full title of it. I love her work. Sorry, I had to shout it out properly.
Yeah.
But then it was good because it wasn't his writing.
Right.
And then someone else help him write it?
Right.
And so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like
And then you had Temptation.
That was bad.
No, with you.
It was bad. I'm
I didn't know
sorry.
what
I
he
took a
did.
date.
Wow.
I didn't think Acrimony was that
Yeah.
great either.
I'm too
I thought
young.
Taraji was great, but Taraji can read
No,
me the
but you-
telephone book and
You
be
remember
great.
Temptation?
I don't remember.
It
That's
was
when
not
you-
good.
That's when the woman end up with AIDS afterwards.
Journey
'cause she-
Smollett's
she was
character.
dating someone, nigga.
No,
No.
she was married, and then she
She cheated
started
on her
She was
cheating.
in
husband.
everyone.
No, she said she.
I think I remember that one.
Okay, so I can tell you a plot.
Whoa.
I didn't really watch it. I like
So I'm gonna say it.
Don't say
the
plot if you
clips
were
I've seen was
watching.
enough. I
Yes.
started.
You
Well,
can't-
she
God,
can't
don't speak what I said if you were watching.
First of all, the clips was enough.
Listen,
Shit.
I
But
watch it.
basically,
Yeah.
The storyline of it is basically so Journey Smollett, right?
Oh, that's
is,
that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Oh.
is.
She's
Oh,
married
she
to.
married in the white man?
No.
No, she
Oh,
married,
Lord,
cheats on
it's all
him
the same
with a dark skinned
stories.
dude because Tyler Perry got an
No,
issue
no.
with dark skinned dudes. We
She
come
with
into that,
the
That's an
dark
accent.
skin dude.
huh?
She is with the dark skin.
Yes, but she also cheats on a dark skinned
Oh, okay,
husband.
time out. Who actually watched the
Me.
movie? Okay,
Yeah.
give me the surface.
The husband who
I know the
is
plot though.
is your boy on Meet the Browns, the son.
Oh, I like
Calvin.
that.
Calvin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He
a
is
nice
her husband
chocolate.
inside this.
Who?
Her sweetheart
Calvin.
is this boy who basically like Calvin is boring. And she wanted the thrill.
Uh-huh.
So this
Oh.
boy started flirting
You're
with
gonna
her,
watch
and then
this.
Calvin is her average Joe. He got money and and whatever. So she started, letting the temptation get her, and he started flying out, having her all coke up and thing, and they having this wild sexcapades. She leave her husband. They come to find out like she was sick. Oh no, he started being physically abusive to her.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Because it's Tyler Perry.
Yeah. So anyway, long story short, Kevin leave her, find a woman who respect them. They was all old, and then he was the pharmacist providing her with her AIDS medicine.
Because of course she has to end up with AIDS.
Yeah.
I mean, and if you think about it, story-wise, that's, if you look at the theme of what you try to do and say, okay, if you out here being promiscuous, if you stepping out of your marriage, then, and I feel like it follows, honestly, Black culture. It follows Black culture, how we go straight to the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
You do this, you can burn in hell.
Yeah, that's
And I'm not judging Tyler Perry's.
And then I feel like Taraji played the same role in Acrimony that she played
But that's
in this recent.
but
What's the reason?
Taraji she's a niche character. Like she plays, all of her roles are kind of the same
yeah.
kind of, and
But I'm
I feel
saying-
like Cookie is a little different.
Yeah.
no, because Cookie was still struggling.
Cookie was struggling, but I'm saying
Cookie
like,
was an angry mad Black
the
woman.
way, let me put it like this: way Cookie, because it's someone who actually watched all of Empire with
I fall
watch
off
it.
after like season 3.
So the thing is with Cookie, right? Taraji, a lot of her characters is angry, but is in a way where it's still like that dignified. Cookie was a straight hood rat, which is Taraji says one of her favorite characters to play because she got to let that all out, and she was justifiably angry.
No, listen. I had to play a junglist once, and I will
Who's
say
this?
a junglist is the liberated woman because
It is
being ghetto, I lie. Being ghetto is the most freeing thing as a woman.
Oh, shoot.
So,
Right?
So,
I know.
Look
no.
at the camera. So you saying
the camera.
women?
Yeah.
So
Give me a junglist.
I did a play for Father's Day, and
No,
I
you
had
were
to
real
play a
junglist.
junglist.
I remember real
And I was
junglist.
talking like this, and I got just had my hair like this, and they was like, oh, like a slouch, and I was like,
Wait.
ah,
This the Father's Day with Tiger.
yes, hi,
I remember. I did that a few years ago with
and
Thingo.
I was,
It was
yes, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could just cock my hip up like this and be like this,
Yeah,
and
she
no
was
one could
back.
say
She
nothing to
was
me.
back.
I was like, yes. I love this, and it's like, but it's real because I don't give a crap about how you feel I am as a woman.
So
Because I am.
So since
folks,
we're talking about Tyler Perry, right?
junglist, being a junglist is the new.
We said
Liberation.
Liberation.
This is the new feminism.
I've never actually
Freedom.
being at a but
Yes.
so since we're talking about Tyler Perry,
encourage
right?
the guys to be more of a
I don't
junglist.
look at me.
Shoot, don't be junglist and red.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no, we can't afford that.
Actually,
Please,
you
no.
never really-
If you are red, yeah, please stay a lady. We
I am
can't
not a
afford
red
that.
woman.
I
I
never
am
seen.
China.
And I'm light skinned, guys.
No, according to me, I know you said
I
I'm not
am
a red woman. What did you
then.
say? I've ascended red womanness.
No, but I never seen
You
a
just
red
an Archie.
junglist. You ever see a light skinned girl who was a junglist?
Like a
Yes.
super junglist.
They're
Yes.
a different breed, bro.
Like they just act
They
that
could
way,
get
but they
in
don't.
away
Monk
with
Carmel,
it.
a lot of them.
Yeah.
Hey, I went to Mount Carmel.
It
That
tracks.
explains it.
Can I zoom in?
Say that explains it. You so
Point to
funny.
the camera. You see what I'm seeing?
No, according to our Ascended Red Woman is some Archie.
She's just an Archie. She's like, you like a Pokemon there, Final Evolution.
Final evolution.
Like, to the point, like, it doesn't matter how dark her skin gets, her red is in her bone. So she
That was
just,
the message.
You know,
she's just an Archie. Like, that's,
Pokemon got different forms now, so she's the
She
Nassau
got
regional
low, right?
form.
The mega evolution. The
Another
mega
place.
evolution.
She's the Nassau regional form.
I hate to see like the Freeport Red
Dumb.
Woman's a different breed of red woman though. They
Freeport
scare me.
Women? Oh no.
No, I said
Freeport
Freeport.
in general, though.
no, yeah. If you are a woman from Freeport,
Especially if you red.
I got three. No. I know
No,
a whole red gal in Freeport.
I
Big up,
know
Lisa.
one.
You my girl.
Hey.
That's the one I know. But I know about a lot of double Freeport women.
All right.
So wait.
I want to talk. I think everybody bullying in this room. And hold on. What was this nigga? Hold on. I ain't saying that. Look, it's them. It's
So
them.
I just want to say, right, since we talking about Tyler Perry,
Yeah.
I know we talked about story and his other. We got to touch on something important. It's trivial, but it's important. Can we talk about the wigs, please, for the love of God?
Oh
you don't
my
have
God.
enough. You could find a cheap wig that look better than
So-
that.
Which way?
Black
I
culture?
think-
No.
Don't
I
let me.
wanna-
It's a question. It's a
So-
question.
No,
I think he just
oh,
like
wigs. We even wigs are. But
Okay.
the ones that and
His
see-
are bad.
No, so here's the
Hold
problem.
on,
So
did-
we
did
don't
that
see
movie-
bad wigs in
No.
the real world? Is what
Right.
I'm
But we-
trying to figure
You're
out.
making a movie, man. You're supposed to be a CEO.
So here's my.
If we're making a movie and the characters hold
no,
thing,
you could get a perm press.
Get a perm
you
press?
a CEO. You could fix that.
Okay.
the perm press.
So to break this argument up, to answer Gabe's question. For a long time in Hollywood, a lot of black people and people of color have complained that, on movie sets, they don't have hairstylists and makeup
That cater,
artists that cater to our hair and our
Which is
makeup
true.
and whatever. So that's why they love working on sets that are like sets by black people. And because Tyler
Like
Perry,
Shonda.
yes.
Look at Queen Charlotte hair. Queen Charlotte hair be popping. Their wigs are like.
They're made by a white woman, but that ain't the point.
Right.
But the fact is, like, you would expect Tyler Perry is black man is said is like black artist that it would be better. And I'm not even talking about the women's wigs and weaves. You remember that cornrow wig he had on Shamar Moore and that gum? He had that Shamar Moore and Makai Brooks are fine men. He did them a disservice
No,
with
it
them
was.
wigs.
It wasn't that the way you had a fake like flat top and the people was
That's
eating.
Makai Brooks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, like they were selling bits with the empty plates and drinking.
Yeah.
Makai Brooks
this.
is too fine.
But-
Y'all don't know what he looks like. He is too fine for that haircut that Tyler Perry that fade.
But this is my problem. Oh, sorry.
Fall from
Oh.
grace.
Is that the movie that had Steve Harvey with the fake thing too?
Yeah.
Because I saw that and I was like,
Which
hold
one
on,
is
man.
that?
I always thought his
No.
flat top and his lineup was crisp and clean, like consistently. And then they say, oh no, that's a wig. I say, what?
Man.
Because I wasn't introduced to the concept of men wearing wigs. Growing up, I only ever see my sister, mom, I only see the ladies do it.
So
So when I
that's-
saw that man,
This
I said,
is
"See,
Makai
people think I'm
Brooks.
all
I'm going to
crazy."
show you what he looks like in Fall from Grace. Let me continue talking.
But that was mythical. I ain't got much to say. I just was like,
Say
oh,
mythical.
men can wear wigs too. I also learned there's fake beards.
Yeah. Mustaches.
Evil.
Everything.
Stop.
Dudes now are doing the
Everything.
fake
gotta
wigs
stop.
that are like
It's-
that.
When
It's
do
the
we
future
stop?
out here.
We
It's the
have to
future
stop.
I mean, we just get like Korea
What
because
you mean it's my what?
It's the future.
Korean
It ain't my
men are
future.
It's the
beautiful.
future.
They
And
are.
they have to be beautiful.
my future.
So you niggas step up.
Step
Sorry.
up.
Sorry.
Step your game up.
Just
So as we transition,
yeah. Sorry. 'Cause I
We
can tell
were-
very
yeah.
well.
we were beating this Tyler Perry.
That's what he had him looking like with the Gumby. The wig.
That's a flat top. What you talking
I
about?
don't care what it is.
She
Look
called
at that.
this put
Not
the
a
camera
Gumby.
on.
Someone else called it a Gumby, not me. I'm saying they called it
She
a Gumby.
called this. I don't know if y'all can see this.
I didn't call it a Gumby.
She's
Somebody
saying
else
this
in there.
is a Gumby.
Someone else in
This
there.
a
If you
flat
call it a
top.
Gumby,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I just know if it look bad. That's it. I don't know what
It
things
did
called.
look bad.
I didn't even realize the Shamar Moore one. I was like,
Wait,
I've
that
never really
Shamar
seen
Moore was
Shamar Moore
terrible.
Yeah.
with hair. And I'm like, who braided his hair? They braided badly. And then my friend was like, girl, that's a wig. And I'm like,
Listen.
Terrible.
you can have cornrow wigs, first of all. I
When
didn't know.
Shema was on Criminal Minds and had hair, it was still better than a Tyler Perry movie. And so I just said,
But
Criminal Minds did it better. So that and Shema was like the only nigga in that set for a while. Like
Wow, this is powerful.
so Tyler. Do better.
All right, so moving
Sorry,
on to
We can talk
movie
with Tyler and
reviews.
his terribleness
Yeah.
all day.
Because this has been an ongoing conversation from
Sorry.
I was in college.
In Atlanta.
Yeah, and this is, like I say, from 2012. This is almost over 15 years ago.
I appreciate
So-
the boost that this movie brought to our country, but that movie was like you said, it was nothing. It was an hour and some of nothing, and then the last 20 minutes, all this dumb drama.
Yeah, because I don't know how you confuse someone with me as they side thing, but that's what.
Oh, let me tell you why that argument
Written
pissed me
very
off. So
poorly.
there's the guy who. So basic
We
premise of
spoiling
it.
the movie.
Yeah,
They're
don't
never
spoil,
going.
'cause-
They're never going
Okay,
to
so
watch it.
just audience, just know.
Spoiler
Don't say
alert.
that.
Yeah.
Don't say I never gonna watch it. It's number one in our Bahamas Netflix for
I
a
said
reason.
y'all too.
You don't have to worry about me. My salt hasn't worn off yet. Give me a year and a half, and one day when I'm depressed enough, I'll say, you know what?
Depressed.
Let me go.
No,
If
don't
you're
watch
depressed,
it. Don't do that.
You think
Watch
so?
something else.
Just to go down more.
Yeah, I like that.
Just to go down
Bring
more.
me lower. I can't
You're
possibly.
surprised?
Yeah, I can't possibly get any lower than this. Me
Watch
loading
it.
up that movie.
But the thing
It
is-
probably ain't even on Netflix no more.
I know you're trying to transition. That's all right. But we know. The thing is why Tyler will always prevail is because he provides black work. He's like Disney. We know it sucks, but that's still the industry, and that's still something we want to be a part
Yeah,
of.
for sure.
So he's Black Disney. He's Black Walt.
And we
If-
yield there.
Dave, if
Yeah.
you want to be non-depressed, go watch K-pop Demon Hunter. It's not a Tyler Perry movie. It's gonna make it
Now
worse.
you a hater, cause
So
that
I
is
love K-pop
dog.
Demon
It's
Hunters.
terrible, but I knew what it was going in. It is going to be cute trash,
Hold on,
and I was
what-
here for
I
it.
love-
seen this. So this a movie or this?
Yes, it's a
K-pop,
movie.
okay. So K-pop Demon Hunters, I just finished watching it today. Is essentially on Netflix, and it's them feeding into the K-pop.
Okay.
It's basically this girl group called Huntrix. They are demon hunters, but they're also
A band.
they're a K-pop band.
Yes.
And the way that they you probably explain this better than me, but the way go ahead, explain your better explanations.
So there's this thing called the honeymoon. Oops, sorry. That's my Sims over there.
the
No,
money
that's my
coming in.
Sims. That's my Sims.
Your
Sorry.
Sims.
Stop it. Listen. She's pregnant. She's
I
6
just gonna
months.
say you got a timer for your Sims.
Yes.
I gotta feed the Sims right now.
She's pregnant. I have to make sure she's doing all her things.
Man.
I'm a simmer. I'm proud to say
It's
it.
okay, all of y'all are.
I-
Guys. I mean a girl who don't play Sims. If they ain't playing Sims,
I
they play
don't-
Fortnite.
Wait.
If they don't play Fortnite, they play
Some
GTA
guys
just
really-
to drive.
Just
I
all three
play
of those
none of
things.
these things.
And that lets you know.
preaching.
I watched
I
Diablo.
love
I think that
Sims.
does that count?
No.
We already know you cover it. Anyway, transitioning.
She was
To-
talking about
she was-
K-pop.
No,
I'm
let
trying to
transition.
No,
We're
you.
trying to transition for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, let me
So let's
transition.
talk about the piece of resistance, the blockbusters of the summer. They call it Super Jurassic.
I didn't watch any of them.
First of all, they need to stop at Jurassic Park.
Please.
Yeah.
why are
really
we so
do.
many?
It's becoming like Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Like niggas
Oh.
don't catch on.
Before you
stop
know
it.
it, there'll be a pterodactyl flying through space. Mach 5.
One of these days, we need to talk about the Fast and Furious franchise.
Stop feeding the
Because
dinosaurs.
The
See,
movies.
I mean, I stopped watching after 5, 6.
The movies
Stop
have
watching.
gotten
I like
more
Hobbs and
ridiculous, and Vin Diesel and The Rock have gotten bigger. Well, according to them, it was Paul Walker's dream to make it to 10 or 12 or whatever they want to
They
go
don't
to.
make
Yeah.
it there.
We there.
Stop.
We there.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay, we're there.
Let it go,
No,
let it
it's
go.
silly.
Are we on 10 already?
Yes,
I
I
think
think
that's
so.
12.
Yes, like, you're right. I think it's
I
12.
really-
No, because they
I gotta
have
catch up.
Hobbs and they have a spin-off series.
They have
But
Hobbs
Hobbs and I
Hobbs.
love,
Shaw is
I
actually
like Hobbs
good.
and Shaw.
My
Yeah.
friend
I didn't
Kristen,
watch it, I
shout out
was
to Kristen.
scared.
Kristen
I
put me on
love
Hobbs and Shaw. Hobbs and Shaw is
Shaw.
actually good.
That was actually refreshing compared to
Girl, they also Fast and Furious. They have a couple of I think 2 Fast and Furious cartoons. Those are not bad. My nephew's like,
I
I
haven't
think
seen
I've
it.
seen it.
Cartoon?
I didn't watch it.
they're on Netflix.
But
Yeah,
I
they
okay
on
with them.
Netflix.
I okay with they being cartoons, but let's just stop. Like the
Right.
Jurassic Park was amazing because in its time, that type of like that creating that world and the puppetry and
everything.
all of that, that was doing something that we were still when we didn't have CGI, when we didn't have all this other stuff. So that was creativity at work. Now it's just you're just trying to make
Okay,
money.
so-
Speaking of which,
How much
That's
is
just
it?
like-
since like, I know you like
Park.
stuff like that. Netflix has a series called The Movies That Made Us. It goes into a lot of behind the scene ones, and the Jurassic Park one was crazy because a lot of that was animation, was like puppetry.
Yeah.
It was a mix of
Yeah.
puppetry and the CGI.
And
But
it's
like
beautiful.
the Movies That Made Us, you would love that show because it goes behind the scenes to a lot of movies and like a lot of the things that went into it.
Speaking of movies that made us,
Jurassic Park.
Yes.
I wasn't gonna watch Jurassic Park anyway because the last several sucked.
The last one I watched was Jurassic World.
Yeah. But to the super and the fantastic is what I've been waiting for my whole entire lifetime. Because it was like, this was literally DC's last chance on getting a movie right while they was gonna bomb.
Yeah.
And this is Marvel's last chance to actually try to come out this slow. Because it was like, if this didn't hit, pop the MCU up.
Yeah.
So
Marvel was fail after fail. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I can stop watching y'all
I
movies
think
soon, bro.
Marvel seems to get lazy. Like after the Avengers, like we don't know what to do, so we just could be lazy.
Yeah,
with
no,
it.
that's what exactly happened. So this,
They needed to take a break.
It was a transitioning period, but after they knew how to transition,
Yeah.
because no one else had done it as good as them. So like, what now? I don't know. I
Yeah.
think I
What
get
they
this
needed to do was take a break and revamp, and they was like, nah, if we take a break, someone else could step into the market.
I'm gonna say the breaks were Love and Thunder and everything after. Not everything after, because they started cooking. They started genuinely cooking.
Wakanda Forever was not bad, but I
No.
feel like
No, that wasn't where it started bombing.
I said
it was
high.
after Wakanda Forever.
no, because Far From Home came out.
No, after Far From Home. When did the shenanigans
No,
start?
Far From Home, because Far From Home. No, I lied. The second Spider-Man movie ended after Endgame.
You know, I gonna say something
But Wakanda
controversial.
Forever came out. That's the last.
2021.
That's the last MCU
You know what's
watch.
with it all started to free fall from here when when Chadwick died and they was gonna center the universe around Black Panther. And he died. And then they were trying to get Jonathan Majors to be king, to dominate, to bring it in, and
Then
he got Snow Bunny.
He got Snow Bunny.
yeah. No ice, no rice, no spice, no sun,
Dude, Jesus.
no salsa,
What's the term, Gabe? What is it? Snow bunnies.
Snow bunny.
no snow bunnies.
No, but it's not too much. Say snow bunnies.
Black
never.
queens forever.
Snow bunnies never.
Yes.
Right?
Black women out here trying to love y'all.
They know where it happened. Right?
Y'all want to love.
I hurt
Y'all
my
want
chest.
to
I
love.
thought Wakanda Forever was
was
good
gonna
in
be
the way they
No, it
handled
wasn't good.
I liked it.
Yo, okay.
I liked it.
I
We
have
were
my
like
thoughts
that.
on Wakanda Forever because
That was Mexican, like Dr. Umar said.
Wakanda Forever.
Don't get me
No,
wrong.
I liked
liked
it. I liked how they handled the debt and Shuri's paid, and
We
I saw
talked
the
about the
connections.
whole.
Yes.
Yeah.
that's fine. But Wakanda Forever, that's what actually got me to get my free diving certification. Because I was like,
Oh, because
y'all paying extras about $300 an hour to be underwater? Sign me up.
Right.
Like, you can make money. Like,
Yeah.
so I was like, oh, let me add this to my resume. But I could respect how they handled Chadwick's actual death. Because I feel like that was, I felt that.
We weren't ready. We were in
No.
the pandemic.
Yeah, but I feel like even to story, and it goes back to the story, y'all. See, I'm a nerd, but like I'm a dweeb, so I'm a nerd and I'm a geek. I like to read, I like to write, and story wise, the representation of Shuri, that character. There's so many other Black Panther lore that they could have explored
But they
outside of.
No, but that's what they doing with Eyes of Wakanda coming out at the end.
But
But I think
That setup for that is horrible.
yeah,
They didn't set it up properly,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
No.
They
I think,
could've
you know,
set
that's
it
why
up
I
better.
don't say it's a
the
good movie.
story
Yeah.
obviously had to be told because Chadwick died, so they had to
Just
kind of wrap that up.
recast the child. Hey,
I don't think
Y'all
we were ready
who was
for him
on
to
off that
recast.
bandwagon?
I think
No.
just at that
No.
moment
we needed
we
to
weren't ready then.
recast.
Maybe now,
Then-
but
We
not
needed
then.
to recast T'Challa because we was robbed of Namor and T'Challa fight duking it out and seeing two muscle-bound men.
I think that was my only complaint with Wakanda Forever. Because I mind Shuri fighting, and I know she wasn't going to beat him. Oh, I'm stronger than you. That's how I won. No. I outsmarted you, boy.
Yeah.
That's why you're roasted. And
we forgot this girl was a whole scientist. This girl, like, there was so many elements, and then even to, like, this was a perfect introduction to Storm, like, going into a whole, so.
Storm wasn't going to come because you ain't introduced the mutants. The mutants coming in 3 years.
Yeah.
No, but then the thing is, when you look at, like, Black Panther's lore, like,
Yeah, but
Shuri she didn't even have, like, a guardian. You know, like, if we follow, like, a hero's journey and dealing with anger and all that stuff, there were people who, there were other characters that could have been introduced to help to bring that in. And there were other characters that could have been introduced to also be the opposition. And I feel like
But they killed other characters. And Baku is my ape in the comics. He is a villain. He's a good guy. You killed Killmonger. You killed Claw.
yeah.
But
Ain't
didn't
nobody else?
Killmonger come back?
Yeah, in her dream when she went to the
No, I mean in the
ancestral-
comics, doesn't he come back?
Yeah, but they gonna probably
Comics,
reboot him
they-
back
Yeah.
in Secret Wars.
I was
listen,
like, or
Might
I
be
saw
trying to make him
someone
money.
saying
They will bring him back.
in the
to
Secret
bring him
Wars
back.
or a different
He'll come
dimension,
back.
they're gonna make him
Yeah,
white.
it'll be a variant of him can come back.
I hear the variant of him is gonna be white. That's what everyone on the
Well,
also
that's a
complaining
whole
about.
other
That's
white
scary.
Universe.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
thing is, like I said, for me it was I understand that they needed to focus. He had just died. They wanted to focus on Shuri and dealing with all that. And as always, Angela
Recast
Bassett
T'Challa.
gave it. I don't think at that time people were ready to recast T'Challa.
we
Now
should've
maybe.
recast him.
Or fast forward and make him older, because I would love.
Oh no, they
Did
recast
one-
it.
Was it
T'Challa
Dijun
Jr.
Honsu? Dish. Who was Guardians of the Galaxy first movie? Black guy.
Oh yeah.
Him. Him, Sterling K. Brown. Like there are so many.
Sterling K. Brown.
Sterling was the young. He was the younger.
He's
Yeah, he
T'Challa's
was-
uncle.
Yeah.
the younger version. Yeah.
He's
But
These
there,
are Chaka's brother.
yeah.
Yes.
There's
Yeah.
so, but that we have a lot of
yeah.
good male black actors, and again, it depends on how you take this. It's all about the story.
Yeah.
Depending on how they want to take the story, because there's only gonna be what Chadwick brought to Black Panther. I think is just genuine. But it's not to say that someone else can't do it. Look at how much Spider-Mans we've had. Look at how much Supermans we had.
Yeah.
We had.
Look how much
just go into
Supermans
these-
we have.
Yeah.
Look how much Reed Richards
Okay, go.
and Sue
Because that's what
Storms
you
and
want to
Jordy
talk
Storms
about.
and Ben Grace. Yeah.
Let me
And they recasted them. Actually, we've had 2 Mr. Fantastics
Yeah,
in the
3,
last 3 years.
Oh,
because
yeah.
we had in Deadpool and the Wolverine. It was, no, I lied.
Yeah.
That was
I
that
know-
was
I
Johnny
know
No,
Storm.
there's been 3. There
Yeah.
was the one.
No, but
that
I'm saying in the last 3 years in Doctor Strange, Multi-Universe of Madness,
Yeah.
it
Oh,
was
that's
in
right.
the-
That was
Yeah.
right. The multiverse
So-
of madness.
and that was another.
I like the first. The only Fantastic Four I watched is the one with Chris Evans and Jessica Alba. That wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I like Michael B. Jordan. I did not watch it. I heard it was not good.
I didn't watch that either.
I didn't watch it because it didn't make sense law-wise.
Was
Why?
it good?
No, because
He was like
I didn't watch
adopted.
it. But yeah, and it's
Right.
like I have a personal problem of just sticking niggas in the movie to say we have representation.
I think
Yeah.
Michael
I
G.
need it
B.
to make
Jordan
sense.
just really wanted to play a superhero character. He's
I
like, yes,
would
whatever
prefer
y'all
to
want,
play
my
a villain.
niggas.
Nigga could have played a villain. Like
We did play
Yeah,
that. That's
he
why
did.
you had
Yeah,
the
he did. Ended up-
Killmonger role.
It's
Yeah.
Killmonger.
And we
But-
know, like you said, they're probably gonna bring him back because him and Ryan Coogler will make movies till the day they die. Their
I
bromance is so
think
cute.
in the reboot they should rewrite it and make him actually T'Challa. Especially after
He
this.
said that he would never do it.
Well, I know
They
he never
asked
do
him
it
about He said he would never do it.
because Chadwick is his brother, and then going off of the success of Sinners, like him and Ryan is hot as history. So like
I'm
they
mad
could.
I didn't get to see that in theaters. Every time I was supposed to go, something happened. I'm pissed. If you've seen it, don't spoil it for me. I've been ducking and dodging, which is hard on the internet.
no, I ain't spoiled it, but
Is it overhyped?
Ryan is another woke. I'm glad that we all on the same page with Tyler, but Ryan, everyone still have their feelings with him, and shut up.
He's
What are you
he's a
saying?
little bit problematic. He's some
Superman?
problems,
Fantastic.
but-
Okay, so
No, he
Superman.
woke.
The,
He like-
He had a big
that
issue.
was
Is
the
it woke
suit.
That been
Well,
getting bad
to a
reviews.
certain degree. I mean, Ryan does it a little bit more tasteful.
Yeah.
Man.
I just want to know before we
And
move on to your thing.
it's not as because he don't come out with a new movie every year.
Yeah.
You don't
Every
feel
week,
it.
you mean on Tyler's
Yeah.
talking about
So his
Tyler.
output ain't crazy, so you don't feel
Yeah.
it or whatever.
Right.
And Sinners, like they're gonna try to remake Sinners for the next 20 years.
Was it overhyped? Because my thing is, anytime
No, it
something's
ain't
so
No,
hyped-
no, it's not overhyped. It's just, see, you always get me with the story. Now, cinematically,
Yeah.
beautiful. I love
I
their
heard that.
elements. There were certain elements that and that's, I could appreciate Ryan's research. One thing I could say, Ryan Coogler is a research, like, he creates a world. He knows how he wants his movies to look. And I respect him as a producer, a cinematographer, that like those skills for that. But then the thing is like when you trying to make it, like I say, that wokeness,
Palatable.
as it's just like there's sometimes just too woke, and then because of that you miss certain things.
Yeah, but he was just
And-
trying to make the perfect film. That
I-
was his magnus opus.
And listen, I
And according to some people, he still did. Because you are never going to be all things to all people. There's still people coming in. Well, you should do this. We needed this. Why did I? It's overhyped.
No, it's
Black
just me
people,
for the
and it's like
story.
you can never please all the.
Yeah.
Excuse my language. You can never please all the niggas. You can't
Well,
never
the
please
thing
everybody.
is, there's just a rule. Like, there's a thing called Chekhov's gun. If you introduce a gun in the first scene, the gun needs to fire in the first act. The gun should be fired in the second. And so he had some Chekhov's gun moments where the gun never fired, and
Yeah,
that's why I said, like, story wise.
Yeah, like for instance, to your point, like the Indians.
Yes.
Go ahead, Sweat.
No,
No,
but that's one
but
of them. It's
that's
like
why.
the seven.
That's why I say they should have a part 2 because they need to explain.
Yeah.
how these
There
days
was
come.
and that could have been a beautiful, and then that's
Yeah.
also a great way where they could have combined more integration
Yeah,
and
but it would
inclusion.
have been
Like,
too much in the movie.
but would
I
it?
understand
Because
why.
Wicked has 2 parts. Would it?
Yeah.
Well, Wicked is a different.
No, I
so-
watched Wicked. I watched that full show in New York and watched it in 2 hours. Why is the first half of the movie 2 hours?
Does the
I
movie
love
live up
Wicked.
to the musical? No, she could be
yes,
on that
I
all
love
night.
it. Sorry, I'm one of
Yeah.
those.
Was
I'm a
that-
hyper.
So these movies had to succeed, and they did.
Didn't
so-
Superman get some bad reviews? I don't.
From
I
who?
saw a
From
couple.
who?
I saw a couple.
I think I was. I didn't see any
some
reviews, but I
of
hear I was
course,
getting flack.
people gonna say that, but it's like it's the perfect Superman movie.
Don't let me catch no
It's
negative
hope.
comments online with that movie.
There are a
I'll
lot.
hunt
The
that.
one-
I'll
there's
hunt
a
that.
lot.
No, but,
review.
I see a lot of people that say it's boring, but it's like, bro, you don't know Superman.
Yeah.
Superman ain't this beat 'em up thing. He is.
No,
Yeah,
He's
Captain
Deadpool. Superman
Yeah,
ain't
basically.
Deadpool.
yeah, and he's
Basically.
getting him cut just like a lot of other heroes in
Yeah.
the movie opening.
Yeah.
And him
Yeah.
getting the head cut. I was like, yes, he was already started. Yeah, nigga blade crypto. Take me home. I say, yeah.
So, you just hit something.
No,
Because
Because I think
Alright,
the
now it's
thing
back
is
in.
the image of Superman is built as he's the man of steel. He never
Yeah, you
gets
gotta
beat up.
rock the
And I'm
tables.
like,
There's no one
Yeah,
that can
just
handle
say
him. He's unstoppable.
I just see
Me,
him for
I know I can
Alright.
stop him.
I love
Mighty
Crypto.
Green Rock.
So, like, yeah, so it shows, like, he's always.
His humanity.
He thinks the best of people.
He's an
And
alien.
that makes him naive.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases. Because even the scene where Lois was like, you trust everybody. How? Why do they know your secret identity? He just like, yeah, I'm going to save everybody. I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to do what's right. And this and that.
because
and that.
that's how he was raised.
Wanting to be the best.
Yes.
I
Yeah, but
feel
that's
that's
a joke
something
too.
born in every male. Okay, you're not made evil.
Yeah.
Enough bad things happen to you. You want to be bad.
Yeah.
Superman came to this earth under bad pretenses, and he still shows and wants to be good. That humanity, that indominating human spirit, though he's not human, he's alien. He still wants to be good above all else. He wants to protect people. He wants to save people. And I love.
I think it's
You know what
also
makes
the way
that
he was
deeper?
raised, though. Like, if you look at his family, it was also the ideals and whatever put in him.
Yeah.
But that's also
That
why
was-
they used to joke around, call him small though. Like there's
Yeah.
it's
'Cause
a
that's where
double
he's from.
entendre. But yeah, but it's a double entendre. His view
Yeah.
of the real world is also small because
Yeah.
of how he was raised.
Yeah.
But sorry, piggybacking off what Gabe was saying, maybe he's an alien, not because he came from Krypton. Maybe he's an alien because he still believes in humanity. And that is an alien concept
Yeah.
that even we can't master.
That was very deep, darling. Deep as the ocean over here.
Y'all smell that? Someone cooked here.
So,
I think that's why I liked Henry Cavill's Superman, because it was that dark one. He was
Microwave.
yeah,
battling
but,
things.
yeah, because Henry
I think that
Cavill.
was the one I liked.
Yeah, most people, the Snyderverse fans love Henry Cavill because you got a dark, more brooding Superman.
I think
I been hate that nigga.
Yeah.
not brooding, so
Yeah.
like wasn't
I mean,
dark
he
and
is
brooding.
brooding.
He is, but I think for me it was the more like how we talk about humanity. Was that because when
Like-
you look at the other Supermans, he never questions the mission.
Yeah.
So to see that version of Superman, that was humanity to me too, where you're
It's
not
like
perfect.
I'm a god, or it's like,
Yes,
well,
you're not
you'll
perfect.
see
You
me
were
as
fault.
Messiah.
You also question your purpose and destiny in life.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that one. But back to
Yeah,
your
but
Superman.
that's not Superman.
And the acting in that movie was
I haven't watched it yet.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to watch
Yeah,
it.
you know,
You're
like
gonna meet a man. I want you all to know if you haven't watched it
Yeah.
yet. When you do watch it, you're gonna meet
Is
a
this in the
man
theaters?
who is gonna
Yeah.
teach you are not hating to your full potential. And
Yes.
I want you to know that man. He's gonna educate you. He's gonna teach you the ways
you're
of
not
proper
hating.
hateology.
to where you
He got this down to a science.
Is this the villain in the movie?
I
Yeah,
give you a
Lex
line.
Luthor.
Spoiler. I only can say it one time. One
Lex,
A.
isn't
One
Lex,
A.
isn't
That's
Lex,
all I gotta say. One A.
One A.
No. Don't say it.
So
Robert.
wait, Lex
Just say
Luthor
it one
is
time.
the- is the
One time.
villain.
Yes.
That's all y'all
Lex
need.
Luthor is always the villain.
That's all
Yes.
y'all need.
Which is why I like the Smallville version where they were like friends.
But they turn into enemies.
Not in fanfic they did, but continue.
That's why we don't ignore Oh, in my fanfic, I have them making out.
But that's the whole point.
No,
But as in
go find out.
fanfic, reader.
Go find out.
The whole point of fanfic is
For you to make
But
your own
Superboy-
reality of things
not
that don't.
not reality.
Superboy
is-
hinted at what Lex is really trying to do. Let's just be
Right.
real.
No, but
I would
is
say
a
he
what
hinted.
he
if.
created Superboy off of his DNA and Clark's DNA.
Okay.
First
What
off,
do we call that today?
I only know what the two cloning
Because
processes.
you know the kind of fanfic they
The
have.
first cloning process, he got strictly from Clark's DNA.
Yeah.
That it still wasn't that good because the clone turned out dumb.
I
It
get
wasn't
you.
talking.
I
It
get
wasn't
you.
all that. The second clone,
Is this
he
in the
didn't
movie? Why
have the
not
similar.
spoil it?
This is in the movie. This is
No,
comic
no,
knowledge.
yeah.
I am that nerd. But the second
See,
clone
Superman was never
was
read,
with
but he
Superman's
still
thing
was
up, but he didn't have enough because there was some missing.
Yeah.
Missing
Chromosomes.
DNA splices,
Yeah.
so Lex then
The
put his
Christian
own there
DNA.
to complete it. There's where we get a
Oh,
Superboy
he can still
who
hear
is
you on
super
the mic 'cause
smart
the mic there.
as well as super strong. I don't think he gets the supervision on the fly, but
Yeah, Connor
they make
gets.
him take drugs.
Yeah.
It's not just
Yeah.
a Young Justice thing for him to get the extra powers.
I mean,
or-
they do pull things from the comments, but yeah.
Yeah.
Like
but
it-
yeah,
He eventually, I think he gets exposed to a different sun.
Yeah, and
then
he can become Superboy friend.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you,
still pretty cool.
yeah, but guy, you were talking.
So
Yeah.
Superman, I was like, I was actually having a bad day that day. But then I was like, I was filled with pride and hope to be a better person. Now let's get to the Fantastic Four, the first family.
That's it.
Marvel.
That's your review.
Yeah,
spoil it.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to you. Okay,
I
so
want to watch it.
what?
Yeah, me too.
Fantastic Four?
Fantastic. I'm
I'm sorry,
nervous.
Both of them.
On the
I want
3rd
to see
of
both
August.
of them.
Okay, so
No,
Fantastic
I wanna
Four.
see Superman.
It shows
Yeah.
Sue Storm is the MVP. She's the leader of the team. She's the backbone. Whenever all the guys are going haywire and in their own world, she pulls everybody together.
I didn't realize the Storm was in Fantastic
Yeah.
Four.
Sue Storm.
Oh, you said Storm,
Yeah,
and I
Sue
thought,
Storm, right.
girl, there's only one Storm to me.
She's
Sorry.
always serving face in every movie.
Yes.
Anytime she was a power,
Yeah.
there's always like the perfect. It's like she was always waiting for that camera to hit you.
I forget what her name is.
She's brave, man. I ain't lying.
Yeah, she is.
I'll just
Yeah.
we'll continue talking.
So, Pedro Pascal plays an awesome Mr. Fantastic, but
we love Pedro.
I think that character was the weakest out of the four, in my opinion, because I feel like
Acting wise or story wise?
I think just story wise, they need another movie to fully flesh that character for people to feel like that's Mr. Fantastic.
Okay.
Because it was like, it felt like, bro, he was just a more insecure Tony Stark. Like, I can fix everything, but I ain't as braggadocious or,
okay.
like. So he basically is Tony Stark with Last Swipe, but it's like, I could fix this. You just could calculate, you turned into Storm because it was my fault. But if I recalibrate, da-da-da-da-da. So that's how I read it. So when it came to points, he was like, I can't fix it. I don't know what's in, he's trying to figure out, and obviously Franklin is being born, so he's running all kind of tests. Hold on, let's make sure, we was exposed to these rays, the baby is safe. So, it gets into Franklin, Richard's Law, Galactus, the Herald of Galactus. There's some parts of the movie where it was like, wait, if y'all say Galactus isn't almighty and powerful, why y'all going to his lair all by yourselves? And if he has the power cosmic, one of the most powerful entities in the world, why y'all think y'all can just simply beat him? And then they go and are able to defeat them. So I was like, this ain't super believable. In the Fantastic Four, Reed has been a character to figure out how to beat celestial beings some way, somehow. So, Reed is like the top 3 smartest people in everything, smarter than Tony Stark. And then, you see to a Tony thing, but see, Tony had a little bit more charisma, so that's why I was like, Pedro got a work that character a little bit more to be like, all right, you read or whatever. Because I think Old Boy who was Mr. Fantastic and Multiverse of Madness was a little bit better to me. So, watch both, because I'm intending to watch both back to back for a second viewing to
I highly
Okay,
recommend
I
Superman.
Yeah.
I don't recommend Fantastic Four because I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I'm just there for the Fantastic, the full memes. I don't know.
I will watch
Yeah,
Superman.
Four.
Yeah.
My Grammy comes. She said you worked hard. I work. You forget about me. I be like, yeah.
See, I'm just a DC fan. I'm happy that Superman is actually fine. I don't know if y'all ever had it, like if y'all realize their animated movies, DC has some of the
Yes.
their
Okay.
animated movies are I was like, why y'all can't
Do this to
Yeah,
the
they
real.
should just
The
bring it
animated movies
Different
and the
writing?
series are good, but the movies is
I
like,
know.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
It
Superman
can't
and
be the
Lois was
budget.
amazing. The TV
Yes.
show.
Oh my god.
I haven't watched it, but I've heard
that
good
made me
things
love
about
Dean
it.
Cain forever.
No. That's
that one?
Clark
Oh,
and Lois, the
Lois.
Superman
Oh,
Adventures.
There's, there's one on CW starring the dude
that's a new
from
one.
Yeah.
the guy from Teen Wolf, the one who played Derek on Teen Wolf.
Oh.
He's now
think
because
I
he was
watched that
Superman
one.
and
I'm sorry, I
Supergirl,
didn't
right?
Yeah.
And then now it's a spin-off.
Yeah.
It's on the CW.
But that's the thing, like DC knows how to write.
Certain DC.
It just doesn't like their movies just don't.
That's why
always
James Gunn
translate.
bringing it back. He was restoring the feeling.
Because I want their movies to do better. Like, I want their movies to...
And how Marvel and Tailspin, all you had to do is be like, all right, give us a project to write. If you're gonna make Batman crossover in this universe or keep Patterson and whatever, I mean, they've made room based on how Superman is. They've made room for Patterson to come inside that universe and be like that. And
Patterson.
how he is Superman is so naive. It's like, okay, you can have a more jaded Batman to complement the world views, and then they can
I
fight
like
about
Robert
that.
Pattinson. I mean, well, he's an alright actor, but he's a decent actor, depending on what you see him in. Because he was Twilight. I mean, that script was terrible. I can't blame him for that. I've seen him in other movies. He was pretty good. His Batman, I like Batfleck personally. Patterson, it was very...
dope. He just didn't have it. They should have given him his own solo movie.
Patterson
My
is- I like
favorite
Patterson.
Batman will always
Patterson
be
is
the
very
animated
emo. It was very
series.
emo Batman,
That's it,
very
yeah.
young emo Batman.
I feel
Yeah,
like
Patterson was
the
too emo.
animated series is
Yeah.
the perfect
Kevin
Batman
Conroy.
because
Yes, sir.
what we forget, what makes Batman so amazing, is the fact that this just a regular nigga with this super
His superpowers being rich.
no, and that's what people think.
And that's why.
But
I
he
like-
goes to monks, like he got training.
Yeah.
He's a detective. Like there are so many other layers. Like his trauma. That's someone who used his trauma, and it was like, okay, I need to use this, and that's what we forget. Like he's a
Okay.
martial artist. He is
A
a
detective.
detective.
5
He is.
degrees.
A ninja.
Yeah,
No,
like
Batman is
like-
everything.
Yeah.
Batman has literally trained himself to be Batman.
Okay.
And then he just happens to have the money and stuff as Bruce
That's,
Wayne.
yeah, but
To
the being rich
facilitate that.
also kind of facilitates it.
But no, but
Do it.
I say it. Even if this nigga
I said facilitate.
wasn't
No,
rich.
funnily enough, a lot of his things that he learned is not via his money, it's via his connections.
Yeah.
Not people that he paid, but they his
Like-
charisma as Bruce
Yeah,
Wayne.
yeah, yeah.
I like this guy.
Yeah, and
I
that's like that
want to
too.
show you something.
Bruce-
The guy was a Tibetan monk, and he's like,
Right.
yo, if you poke this nigga and this part he pinky, they hardly explode.
But yeah,
Here's the
no-
technique.
Mm-hmm.
And Bruce knows it in 2 weeks.
Bam. And Bruce was also charismatic. You saw, because like we know Bruce Wayne is the mask. Like he
Yeah.
is Batman.
He is Batman.
But Bruce Wayne never, like in the animated series, Bruce Wayne was never like some brooding, oh my gosh, I hate being here. He's like, ha ha ha, I'm rich though, I have to go. ladies, mwah, you can't come to my
But
house,
him-
whore.
Him being rich has afforded him certain connections, certain things that he's able to access to facilitate being Batman.
No, I just
Like the tech and stuff like that. I'm not disagreeing about
Oh
what
yeah,
you're saying.
but I just
obviously.
saying like
Yeah,
that
but-
to me. That's I want to see a Batman movie where they bring the animated series Batman.
No, but
Right.
see, Patterson, why the
Emo.
Batman is
Emo
my
Bat, as I
favorite
like to call him.
Batman movie is because that movie should actually show him as being a detective. Like the Bill movie
Yeah.
showed him as being like this big brawler
Yeah.
using the tech. Like, and he was even more of an inventive because he had Lucius Fox. Oh, I need this,
And
and
that's
you
what people-
creating it or
Yeah.
whatever. So Bale's Batman was just, okay, I'm going to be a brawler and I got to have this thing.
Yeah.
Bale's Batman, just like the first one, like when he got to a point where it was like, okay, you a little preachy, bro. Jesus Christ, shut up.
And that's why I will always love the emo. But honestly, you call him emo all you want. But if I was a criminal and I see a nigga standing on the rooftop,
Crying.
and I just finished stealing some random lady place, and putting it back in her hand. What you up there for? Say, my bad.
That's the intro.
Won't happen. That is no.
I'm
That's
not
the intro for
gonna
the
lie.
movie. In the beginning of the movie, I think some criminals was doing something. This homie appeared out of an alleyway, knocked two niggas out, and the guy continued fighting. I said, why'd you keep...
Why?
If I fighting and you knock two niggas out of my squad, I'd be like...
That's why I can't be a henchman. The minute you got it.
You got it.
I can't be henchman number 3.
You got it.
You have no chances.
No, like, because I saw that emo bat, right? And like, as someone who was very into 2000s emo, I was like, oh, this is literally almost a 2 hour long 2000s emo music video. I liked it. And it was very emo, but I think, like I said, he's not necessarily my favorite, but it worked because he's young Batman. And it made sense for him to be what he was mentally, like that emo, still traumatized, kind of whatever. I don't know how I felt about Zoe's Catwoman. I have not really liked much of the Catwoman.
So
I wouldn't say I dislike it.
I haven't. Okay, so.
You didn't watch it yet.
No, I'll be real with y'all. I know. I'm gonna watch it tonight. I promise. I know.
You
I
haven't watched
it
Emo Bat yet?
I didn't watch it this weekend.
And then you should watch Penguin, because that's the spin-off of Penguin.
I haven't watched
really?
that one.
Penguin.
I've heard good things about it though.
Cause I'm a big Catwoman fan, right?
Also, you like that Halle Berry film?
No.
That was garbage.
Okay, sorry.
It's
So
garbage.
and one of the
2000s
biggest reasons that I got pissed off immediately with with Halle Berry, because it was like, oh my gosh, a black Catwoman. Oh my gosh, she's black. I'm like, Eartha Kitt, niggas.
right.
Educate yourself, you uncultured swine. Eartha Kitt was the first. And she was like, perfect. She's like, Bunny, I want to get this. And she was amazing.
Kinda.
Hey, I'm trying to be tame.
Listen, oh my gosh. Ooh. R.I.P. Eartha.
Arthur's the queen.
But like I love personally, I don't think that Catwoman exists outside of Batman. Like it shouldn't have been a standalone, and I know people will say against that, but
They're just trying to try things.
I know, and it
There's a
shouldn't.
standalone
And it's Halle
Catwoman?
Berry, yeah.
And
yeah.
and then
One
most
of
of
the
it was
worst films
CGI.
ever.
Like most
I
of
know.
it,
It was
like
bad.
all
It
those
was not
tricks
good.
and all that stuff, it wasn't her. Like, and then the storyline didn't make sense. I'm like, if y'all
She got
gonna do
revived
a
as a...
and I love cats. I am a cat lady. Like, but if
It
you
didn't
want
fit
to
in
be
with the storyline
creative,
that we,
No,
like,
but literally,
make it make sense.
She died one night and came back as a dominatrix.
Yes. No, but mind you, Batman Returns is something similar like that, right?
Yeah.
But again, it works because she wanted to get rid of her company because they tried to kill her. And then Batman was stopping her to get her revenge, so she got to get rid of him. And it made sense.
Batman wasn't in that movie.
Yes, Batman Returns.
Oh, I ain't talking about that. I talking about that cat.
Oh, no. But that's
That
why
was
I
our
say Catwoman, what makes her alluring, I think one of the biggest things that I enjoy about Catwoman is
Her dynamic with Batman?
Yeah. And the thing is, I love that, like, as intelligent as Batman is, like, you got Poison Ivy who literally creates lipstick to subdue men. You have the Scarecrow who uses gas to literally your greatest nightmares. And Batman, and then you got Joker who's just a time bomb. He's just like chaos.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
Chaos.
Mr. J. I love a good Joker.
I love the Joker. He's my favorite villain.
When it comes to Catwoman, Batman is subdued. Like, this girl ain't got no powers. This guy just got whipping claws. Like, how you really
I think
She does have powers. It's
That's
called
a-
the power of seduction.
No,
But
but
it's not
what's the
even
class?
But it's not even the seduction.
That's
If you
why-
like their dynamic, the banter, the back and forth.
But
I think
Batman
I
cat.
That back and
that.
forth is flirting. And she
Yes.
she bad.
She be like,
That's the power. Her power is staring at and saying, okay,
Like
you
in
got
Emo
me, you got
Back,
me.
they bonded over their trauma or whatever.
But see, but that's why, again, I feel that that's why Catwoman works with a Batman. Because that's what makes her so fascinating. Like, this girl, and like, she'll get away. Batman knows her secret identity. Selena Kyle. He's called her, Selena, stop. And she's like, what you gonna do, Bats? What you gonna do?
Ain't nothing, baby. I'll just flash what I'm saying.
And even like, okay, you talking about like stuff like, because in like the Gotham series, they're kids, and that dynamic is still there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So.
Sorry.
So what did we
I
learn
got excited.
today, folks?
I don't know.
We learned what is a good movie and what isn't a good movie. We learned
Story makes a good movie.
Story makes a good movie.
It starts with the
Research,
story.
understanding your audience, your niche, understanding if you're gonna readapt any story, have the writers or stay as close to the source material as possible. Or else you're gonna end up with a fireball. But thank you for watching Tool for Cartoons. What you had to say?
Let your writers from Don't Just Be You.
Yes.
That's
Most
important.
definitely.
And I learned what a good man is. I want you all to know. I want you all to be aware. Go out and see Superman. Empty out all that negativity out of your brain. Go watch
Oh my
Superman and
God.
absorb his personality and go out there and be the best man you could be.
Yes.
This is Tool for Cartoons. And it has been great. Y'all take care.
Oh,
Later.
I supposed to say my name.
We're all
Sorry.
whatever you
No,
want.
too late.
Anything at all.
Too late.
Tool for Cartoons. You can say anything you want. I didn't care.
That's what we about.
But be Superman. Be kind today. Kindness is free.
Yeah.
And punk rock is kindness.
Okay.
Cause I'm a punk rocker. Yes, I am.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Watching cartoons separates you from others.